Hey guys, today we're looking at the Transformers Dramatic Capture Series Decepticon Nemesis Bridge. And getting it out of the shipper, looking at the packaging sleeve, and yes, this is a sleeve. There is just a cardboard box on the inside. But going back to this sleeve, yeah, beautiful art. See Dramatic Capture Series down there on the bottom. Just nice shots of them. Soundwave, Megatron, and Shockwave. Like I said, hats off to the artist. Amazing artwork. And on the back, as usual, we'll have the product placement shots. You know what I mean? Taking a look at Soundwave, Megatron, Shockwave, Laserbeak. It does come with that throne that came with the 86 star screen, but I won't be mentioning that in this review other than the box. Look at that thing. And taking a look at the content of the package, here we have, like I said, the throne, Megatron spear. We do have Laserbeak, both the Soundwave's weapons, and the guys come with the Soundwave with his shoulder cannon already strapped on, and Megatron with his fusion cannon already attached to his arm. So pretty much in package, that's what you're looking at in the box. And as far as these guys getting them out of the package, first look, these are great representations. It's nothing we haven't seen before as far as molds go. We do have the Siege Shockwave, the Earthrise Megatron, and the Netflix Soundwave that have come before in this mode. So be wary of mode degradation with this current release out right now. And as far as mode degradation, I can tell you the two Shockwave and Soundwave don't feel too bad, but Megatron does feel a lot, and I do mean a lot lighter than the Netflix Megatron. And as far as these guys' first look goes, like I said, the colors are just outstanding on these guys. Like that sheen, that patina on all these guys. They have a good, nice hints of silver. Some nice details, like I said, as far as comparing to the first molds of these guys. Here we have them against the Netflix Megatron. And out the box, looking at the color differences, yeah, I think the Megatron has a better color variation on the Netflix version. Don't get me wrong. I think the Earthrise has a better mold. It has a nice shiny patina, whatever you want to call it, look to it. Has a nice, beautiful face sculpt. But I just think the to me, like I said, the Netflix version just has a better shimmer. I don't know if it's that gunmetal, the fading, the airbrush, the colors. But like I said, as far as mold, I do like the Earthrise in this new Dramatic Capture series. But I think the colors on the Netflix blow this thing out of the way. The paint apps are better on, like I said, the new one, but the colors look way better on the Netflix. And as far as the back, you'll see it does have tank treads as opposed to the what you had before in the Siege and Netflix versions of what looked more like a hovercraft model. There you have his backpack, like I said, with the tread tanks exposed. And like I said, here you have no tread tanks on the previous versions other than the Earthrise version. So like I said, this is going to have a more of a hovercraft, Cybertronian, spacecraft look to it when it is an alternate mode. And moving on to Soundwave here. Variations other than rent on his shoulder cannon. You do see that there is a yellow around the tape deck, glass display, whatever you want to call it. A lot of collectors didn't like that. They corrected it where it's gold along the shoulders, or at least those two lines and around the tape deck, as opposed to this. And the first time around, it didn't look bad. You do have just grays on the feet and the forearms, as opposed to where on the new Dramatic Capture, you do have silver painted on the edge of his weapon, his toes, his, like I said, his forearms. And as far as the Dramatic Capture, looking at the back, pretty much exactly similar. Nothing other than slight color differences. And moving on to the Shockwave, like I said, here we have him next to the Siege Shockwave. And like I said, as far as the colors on this one, this is going to be pretty much your taste difference preferences, because there's no variations. Like I said, you can either go with the toon look, or if you have on your shelf the more of a cartoon accurate look, either or. Like I did say, slight variation in the purples. The hands are different colors, and you have a silver on the Siege as opposed to the white on the new Dramatic Capture series. And looking at these guys, like I said, they look great up close. Oh, another difference is too, on the new Dramatic Capture, everything is purple, including the hose. Whereas looking at the Siege one right here, you do have a black with that silver stripe lining around it. And as far as the glass in the front, you can see the Siege is clear, where the new Dramatic Capture one has more of a pinkish tint to it. And I can't tell if it's the glass or the background, but yeah, it does have a different slight variation color on that. And as far as the alt mode goes with this guy, I don't even, the spaceship, submarine, whatever they were going for this. We know it's crap. It's horrible engineering, thought process. But with that being said, I don't want to say it was 100% just crap engineering. I think it was done for this purpose intent. If you do remove the hose and attach it to that front, what you would call a barrel, and flip the guy over, it does look like his G1 counterpart gun mode. And like I said, I want to say, I don't know, I want to say it was one of those double things where it was, I want to say, slight engineering one way to make a dramatic change the other way. And a slight variation when that goes, you can just take out that. I like to lodge the hose between his, what would be his forearms in alt mode, and just pick up that front end and make it look like he's got a pointer on the edge of his gun. Either way, there are differences you can do, and there is actually a crosshairs you can buy for this guy on the Siege aftermarket, third party. So like I said, I think that Cybertronian gun mode was something that was in hand, so slightly in the back of their head. And looking at the bot mode on this Soundwave, like I said, 100% identical. As I've said before on the previous, no mode variations whatsoever. But as far as the colors go, this Soundwave does have white thighs, white feet, and as opposed to the gray on the old Netflix version. Mine is not yellowing, but is getting plastic discoloration. And here you have, like I said, the white feet on top with the dramatic capture series, the gold all around the tape deck, as opposed to where I like the grays on the old Netflix version. I think in the bot, as far as the out version, I think the Netflix still looks better. As far as the bot version, I think the dramatic capture looks a lot better. So like I said, once again, it's just different favors for different people. And as far as Soundwave, here we have different minions that have been exposed or let out for him. And as far as that Ravage, if you're wondering, I do have the Siege version, but that is the Ravage that came with the Universe Hound that was released several years back, in case you're looking for it. He does scale, doesn't fit inside the chest, but yeah, he is there. And as far as wing thing up there, you can notice I did use the second gun to use his peg hole to get different shots as far as variation, photography, videography, whatever your spice is in life. And looking at Megatron, here we go. Like I said, just great colors, great all around, great mode. Like I said, I think the colors on this one just look a lot better. The first Megatron, at least the dramatic capture series, looks more like he's just fresh pressed off the assembly line, clean, not a day or worry in his sight. Where this Megatron, the Netflix version, looks like he's seen a day or two work the day in the mine, has led a couple of revolutions or whatnot. Like I said, it looks a little bit more worn, a little bit better. But as far as the alt mode on this guy, yeah, as far as the Earthrise version, that is 100% spot on. That's a great looking mode. Some people argue it's a parts former. I still, like I said, I like the mode. As far as differences, like I said, it's more of a hovercraft. So on the Siege Netflix version, you will have more of a fusion cannon look to it, as opposed to where on the Earthrise version, you will have a more of a turret looking and on the Megatron here and there. And like I said, just slight variations on transformation as far as that front flap going down as opposed to up. But as far as these guys, I just wanted to take a look as far as different colors, variations that are different from what has been released before. But if you guys can find these guys or missing anybody in this collection, definitely think it's worth the buy. And once again, until next time, see you later, guys.